How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tear Talk, and welcome to part 4 of my inmate manipulation video course, if you will. We're still staying with the principles of Robert Cialdini's book, Influence, but right now we're going to focus on consensus. So what exactly is consensus? Consensus is when a group of our peers tend to agree, especially people that we respect and hold in high regard, we may agree with them, and inmates can use that to their advantage. And again, it's something that salesmen use to influence a sale. And it kind of runs parallel to what a manipulative inmate can do when they want to get staff to grant them a request that staff shouldn't. And I guarantee you, when I tell this story after the break, you guys are going to recognize this type of story because I believe it's happened to most of us in our career. So guys, if you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage. It's Tear Talk channels for those brave men and women that work behind the walls, those that work in the shadows of justice, trying to get that respect for you. So guys, again, like, interact, engage, subscribe, and hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time I post up a video. Stand by for our sponsors.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Being a corrections officer takes its toll on even the strongest individuals. The constant need to perform at the highest level, putting your life at risk in a hostile environment, and the mental scarring of traumatic experiences. 31% of corrections officers show symptoms of PTSD, and 66% of people with PTSD also suffer with a substance abuse problem. The Transformations First Responders program is specially designed to help veterans and officers heal from the grips of addiction and PTSD in a comfortable, supportive, and serene setting. You are not alone. If you have questions about the services we offer, give us a call at 866-762-8454 to get more information on this affordable and life-changing program.
All right, so let's talk about consensus. What exactly is consensus, correct? Okay, so consensus is if I notice other people are doing it and I'm made aware that other people are doing it, especially if I relate to those people, if I hold them in high regard, there's a good chance that can influence me into doing it. Again, and usually the people that are used to project that influence, if you will, are those that I have, I hold in high regard or have some respect for, like my peers. So again, and I know this has happened to a lot of us that work in corrections. An inmate comes up, asks us for a request that you know you cannot provide. And after the inmate asks for that request, you go ahead and say no. And the inmate follows up and says, well, hey, wait a second. Such and such officer allows it. Or the sergeant allowed it yesterday. So they're choosing people that you relate to, saying that they already committed to a yes, hoping that that's going to change your mind. And they choose people that you, as I said, you relate to and hold in high regard because that will help influence your yes. They're not going to say, hey, well, such and such inmate said it's okay, or such and such inmate did it yesterday. No, they're holding people that you have respect for. The officer that you work with every day, or the sergeant that supervises you, because they're hoping that that's going to influence a yes from you. So what you do is you still remain consistent with your no. I said no. I'm not them. And by the way, now I'm going to go tell them that you're dropping their name, that you're using them to manipulate staff. And then you do. You go back to those staff members and say, hey, do you know such and such inmate's dropping your name when they're asking for requests that we shouldn't be giving? So hopefully you're not giving them a request. Hopefully you're not granting it, because I know it's a request that you shouldn't be granting, but you need to know that they're dropping your name. And if you are granting it, which you shouldn't be, they just snitched on you. So hopefully, you correct that action immediately. So again, just a quick little topic I thought was interesting. Consensus, another principle of sales that can be used to manipulate staff from inmates. And again, if they're reading that book, you should find that book and make sure that your facility doesn't allow that book. That book's got a lot of useful tools. 2 more principles left, and then we go to the next section of inmate manipulation. As always, guys, love you guys. Stay safe, and please, guys, subscribe, interact, engage, and hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time I post a video up. Show us Tear Talk. My name's Gangi. Stay safe.